Lancers and the Alma-Pepin Eagles. This is Joel Brent commentating for you. Alongside me is Prof. Rodovov. He'll be doing camera for us tonight. This would be the girls' JV. Varsity girls will follow this. Kazemba will be tipping off the Lancers.
Testing.
And opposing her will be Johnson. And Kazemba wins the tip-off. It does go to the Eagles, though, to Hellman. Green with the pass, gets stolen by Kazemba. Kazemba taking it the other way. Passing to Carsonson. Almost stolen there by Alma-Pepin. Outside to Carsonson, stolen by Alma-Pepin. Taking it the other way. She's going to go up and in with it. Just misses the layup, though. Rebounds her own shot, passes out. Comes to top the key to Green. And going into Johnson. Johnson tries to pass back to Green, who has moved. Carsonson to take it. Stopped short, goes up with a shot, misses that. Rebounded by Arndt. Given to Bauer. Out to Carsonson. Carsonson three. No good. Rebounded there by Green. Green taking it the other way. Passes ahead to Lillepetter. And she will miss her layup. Rebounded by Hellman and a foul called, I believe, on Kazemba. That'll be her first personal, team's first. Green to pass in. She will get it into Johnson. Johnson with the shot, and she will make that. Carsonson taking it the other way for the Lancers. Carsonson going up to Gurgle, then down to Bauer, left side. Comes back up to Carsonson. Carsonson going to drive left side, then pass out to Bauer. Foul called on Green. We hear first personal teams first. Carsonson to pass the ball in for the Lancers. Carsonson going to get it into Arndt and push called on Green, I believe, again. Yes. That'll be her second personal team second. And Luff will come in for Green. Ball is attempting to get into Gurgle. Takes it back. Gives it to Arndt. Arndt into Kazemba. Kazemba with the turnaround shot. Misses that. Rebounded by Johnson. And a foul called on Kazemba. It'll be her first personal team's second personal already? Yeah, second personal team second. We'll have to take the other way for the Eagles. And Luff is going to be called to the charge. It'll be her first personal, team's third. Gurgle to pass in for the Lancers. Gets it into Carsonson. Carsonson taking the other way for the Lancers. Carsonson down to Gurgle. Gurgle with a three. Just misses long. Goes on the back of the rim. Rebounded by Carsonson. She'll pass out to Bauer. And it's going to be an over and back. Luff to pass in for the Eagles. And she's going to attempt to get it into Hellman. Will go off Carsonson's leg going out. Luff to pass in again. And she'll get it into Hellman, who will make her shot. Eagles now lead 4-0. Gurgle take it the other way for the Lancers. Gurgle to Carsonson. Carsonson with a deep two. Bounce off the backboard too high. And jump ball is called. And it remain the Lancers ball. Carstensen to pass into the Lancers. Carstensen will get it into Orange. Orange to Kazemba. The Schaller back to Kazemba. Kazemba will score. 4-2. Lancers now down by 2. Luff taking it the other way for the Eagles. Luff to Hullepetter. Down inside to Hillman. Block by Gurgle. And we'll go out on Gurgle. Luff to pass in. And they're going to get into Knoll. Knoll out to Hellman. And that'll go over the backboard. Carstensen now to pass into the Lancers. Going to get it into Gurgle, and Gurgle taking it up. Gurgle gets the screen, tries going inside. Passes out to Carstensen instead, though. Carstensen getting it to Kazemba. Over to Bauer. Bauer to Gurgle at the top of the key and across to Carstensen right side. Stops at the high post with a shot. This is that, rebounded by Arndt. She will send it off Knoll's foot and out of bounds. Carstensen to pass into the Lancers. He's going to get it into Kazemba. Kazemba across to Bauer. Bauer high post with the shot. Goes out the back of the rim and out. And it'll be rebounded by Johnson. Johnson ahead to Luff, and Luff taking it the other direction. She's going to pass ahead to Knoll. Knoll to Luff again. Sorry, Johnson. Then inside to Hellman. Hellman going up with a layup and a shot. That is her second score of the night. Up to 4 points now. Carstensen taking it the other way. 62, Lancers down by 4. Carstensen tries getting it inside to Bauer, taken away by Johnson. Johnson now with the fast break. And we'll lose it off the ref. Okay. Foul called on Carstensen. Shouldn't it be a dead ball since it went out then? Okay. Luff over to Knoll. Knoll out to Johnson. Johnson's pass is taken away by Carstensen, who will go up with it and make her layup. Luff taking it the other way now. 6-4, Lancers still down by 2. Goes across to Hullepetter. Hullepetter 3, way long. Rebounded by Gurgle. And she'll drive it up the sideline. She's going to go all the way in with it. Miss her layup. Kazemba to rebound. Puts that up and misses. Rebounded by Kazemba again and loses it out of bounds. Noah gets it into Luff, and Luff will take it the other way for the Eagles. Luff goes inside to Knoll, tipped away, then gets back to Luff, then across to Hellman, and Luff will lose it out of bounds. Carstensen to pass the ball into Lancers. Into Gurgle, and Gurgle will take it up for the Lancers. Gurgle across to Carstensen. Carstensen driving inside, stops high post with a shot. Rolls around the rim and out, rebounded by Hellman. Hellman across to Luff. Luff ahead to Hullepetter. She's going to go inside to Hellman. Hellman makes another shot. It'll be her 6th point of the night. Gurgle into Carstensen, and Carstensen will take it down the court for the Lancers. And timeout, Lancers.
A lot of back and forth right now. Lancers got to settle in on their shots, not rush these things. Jim must be gone, huh?
Can't remember where they said he went.
South Carolina
That sounds right.
for a funeral.
Yep. Carsonson into Gurgle. Carsonson with a nice cut. Gurgle not able to make that pass. Gets it across to Arndt instead. Up to Bauer. Bauer to Kazemba. Kazemba to Gurgle in the corner. Up to Bauer, top of the key, and then to Arndt, opposite side. To Carsonson. Carsonson back to Bauer. Then to Gurgle. To Kazemba. Kazemba to Carsonson. Carsonson gonna drive, baseline, shot. Rolls in and out. Carsonson not having a whole lot of luck with that basket tonight. Passes all the way ahead to Hullepetter. Attempted shot gets taken by Arndt, and the jump ball is called. And it'll be Eagles ball. Luff to pass in. Luff will get it into Hullepetter. And across to Knoll. Knoll down to Johnson. Tries to get it back to Knowles. Tipped away by Arndt, and jump ball called with Gurgle going after that. It'll be the Lancers ball this time. Gurgle to pass into Carsonson. And Carsonson will take it down the court for the Lancers. Carsonson gets a screen. Goes out to Kazemba. Kazemba with the shot. That's blocked by Knoll. Taken by Johnson across to Luff, and Luff will take it up the court. Throws it way ahead to Hellman, who will lose it out of bounds. Score remains 8-4. Lancers down by 4. Gurgle will take it the other way for the Lancers. Gurgle across to Bauer. Bauer with the 3. Gets blocked. Stolen by Johnson. And travel called on Johnson. Bodie, Scheller, and Roth will come in for the Lancers. And McKeeston will come in for the Eagles. Gurgle with it now. Go across to Schaller. Schaller back to Carsonson, inside to Gurgle. Gurgle out to Bodie. Bodie back to Gurgle. Gurgle down to Carsonson. Carsonson tries to get into Bodie. Tipped away by Hellman, and out of bounds it goes. Carsonson to pass the ball in for the Lancers. Carsonson will attempt to get it into Gurgle, stolen by Hellman. Pass to Luff. Luff passes to McKeeston. Tries to get it down to Hullepetter. He'll go off Roth and out of bounds. Luff to pass in now for the Eagles. Luff will get it into McKeeston. Back to Luff. Luff goes up with it. Bounces off the rim and out. Almost rebounds on shot. But is foul called on Carsonson. That'll be her second personal, team's 4th. Luff to pass in again. Out to Hullepetter. And then to Johnson. Johnson will go up with it. Bounce off the rim and out. Rebounded by Hullepetter, who misses her shot. And out the ball goes off Bodie. Left to pass in again. Gets it into McKeeston. McKeeston going up with it. Blocked by Carsonson. Taken by Bodie. Bodie to Gurgle. And Gurgle will take it the other way for the Lancers. Gurgle to Carsonson. Carsonson gets it to Bodie. Stolen by McKeeston. Taken by Roth. And the jump ball is called. And it'll be the Eagles' ball. Lau will come in for Carstensen. Luff taking it the other way for the Lancers. Sorry, for the Eagles. Go down to Alma-Pepin. Gets it back into Johnson. Blocked by Gurgle. Put back up by McKeeston. And that'll go in. Gurgle with it now. Gurgle gets a screen. Goes down to the corner, then comes back up to Roth. Tipped away by Luff, and now to go off Luff. Schaller now to pass in for the Lancers. Schaller's going to get it into Bodie. Travel called on Bodie. And a sub for the Eagles. It'll be Stewart, and she comes in. Oh, I don't know who just came out. Probably Luff. McKeeston, nope, sorry. Luff down to McKeeston. And it'll go off her and out. Schaller to pass in for the Lancers. Kazumba in for Roth on the Lancer side. Schaller into Gurgle, and Gurgle will take it down the court for the Lancers. Gurgle good driving lane, then comes out to Kazemba. Kazemba with the shot, and it'll bank off the backboard and in. 10-6, Lancers are now down by 4. Pass ahead comes to Hellman, who will score. That is her 8th point of the night. Gurgle taking it the other way now. Gurgle across to Schaller. Schaller to Kazemba. Cross to Schaller. Schaller deep 2. Bounce up from the rim and out. Rebounded by Hellman. And a travel is called on Hellman. Will come in for Hellman. Schaller to pass the ball in. She'll get it into Kazemba. Schaller misses her shot. Luff passes all the way down to Alma-Pepin, who just gives the ball to Kazemba. And a foul called on Kazemba. That'll be her 3rd personal, team's 5th. Kazemba's going to fall out by the end of the first half. Luff to pass the ball in. Luff gets it into McKeeston. And a double dribble. He's thinking travel more than double dribbling. Carstensen and Bauer coming in for Gurgle and Bodie, nope, Schaller. Carstensen to pass the ball into Bauer. And Bauer's going to take it out. Bauer goes to Lau. Lau to Carstensen. Carstensen going to drive baseline, go up with it, and finally makes one. 12-8, Lancers down by 4. Luff taking it the other way for the Eagles. Luff to Dazinger. Dazinger tries to pass in, stolen by Kazemba, taken by Bauer. Bauer to Carson, stolen by Luff. And the jump ball is called. And it'll be the Lancers ball. It is so far over the line. Oof, okay. It's like a traveling out of bounds at that point. Oh, called on Bodie. her first personal, team 6th. Left to pass in. Left's going to get it into Stewart. Stewart's going to drive baseline, then go up with it. Misses that, rebounded by Kazemba. Kazemba going down the court. She's going to bounce it off her own shoe, and out it goes.
Good thing she lost the ball because she was about to get a charge. She put her,
That are traveling.
Put her elbow down and was pushing the girl. That girl was, she should have flopped on that.
Alma-Pepin with a shot. Just misses that. Rebounded by Lau. Lau pass to Bodie. Bodie to Carstensen. Carstensen going inside with it, then out to Bauer. Bauer back to Carstensen. Carstensen gets the ball taken away from her, and a jump ball is called. It'll be the Eagles' ball, though. Roth will come in for Bodie. New come into Luff, and Luff will take it down the court for the Eagles. Luff across to Newcomb. Then to Dazinger, then back to Luff. Luff to Alma-Pepin. Probably a travel, but nothing there. Luff driving baseline, then passes out to Stewart, who will score 2. Carstensen with it now. Foul on Bauer. You can't get much more of a moving screen than that. Goodness. And it'll be 1-1 now. It'll be her first personal, team 7. That's...
No, it was not their possession.
Oh, I see. Dazinger loses it out of bounds. Carstensen to pass in for the Lancers. Nobody there to get it, though. There we go. Kazemba coming over. Back to Carstensen. Into Bauer. Bauer with the shot, and she'll make that. So 14-10. Lancers now down by 4. Noel with it. Stolen by Carstensen. And goes up with it in. Carstensen now with 6 points. Stolen by Roth. And jump ball is called. So 4 timeouts called by the Eagles.
It's all of a sudden it's 12 to 14, 14-12.
Somehow.
We've closed the gap.
You're gonna run into a lot of foul trouble though. Kazemba with 3. Carstensen with 2, Bauer with 1, and Bodie with 1.
It's alright. First half, got 4 minutes left. Plenty of time.
Foul out or...
No, we don't want that. Well, Hannah, she's not going to play the second half, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, white ball. Okay.
Arndt came in for the Lancers. Carstensen to take the ball up.
Carstensen's a force out there tonight.
All by herself. Out to Roth. Roth to Lau. Lau to Bauer to Carstensen, who will take a foul. Foul, I believe, is on Dazinger. Yep. Be our first personal, team's 4th. Carstensen to shoot 2. Good to have the game up here. Misses the first. Over the line anyway. I don't think they caught that, but Gurgle gets it in. I mean, sorry, yeah, Gurgle and Kazumba in for Roth and Lau. Carstensen will make it this time. Knoll taking it up now. Gets to Luff. Sorry, not to Luff. To a Dassinger. Across to the other Dassinger. To Knoll. Knoll gets a screen. Goes up with it. Bounces off the inside of the rim and out. Rebounded by Knoll. Out to Dassinger. Dassinger to Newcomb. Back out to Dassinger. Then tries to get across to Knoll. Stolen by Carstensen. To Gurgle. Gurgle tries going inside to Kazumba. Ball stripped away by Kazumba. Stolen by Gurgle. Somehow gets through the defense. To Carstensen. He's going to go up with it and is fouled. This time by Stewart. Be her first personal, team's fifth. Carstensen will shoot 2. One more to tie it. Okay. Never mind, they changed the number. They said 1-2 to begin with. Now it's on Johnson. Okay, there you go. I was going to say Johnson wasn't even in. Goodness. Yeah, Johnson gets a foul for sitting on the bench. 14-13, Lancers down by 1, Carstensen shooting 2. Misser first. Ooh, lots of subs, 4 of them. Hullepetter, Johnson, Green, and Hellman will all come in.
It's almost a line shift.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Just need to do it while the plays are running.
Yeah.
Carstensen makes his second. Ties the game up at
That would make
14.
basketball really interesting.
That would.
Sub
Sub on the run. And travel called on Luff. Johnson, sorry.
4 kids run off. That'd be hilarious.
That would be quite funny. Gurgle taking it up now for the Lancers. Across Carstensen, who misses it. Goes to Bauer, though. Bauer looking for somebody to pass to. Carstensen comes to her aid. Gets inside to Kazemba. Saved by Gurgle. Out to Carstensen. But too far over was the pass, and out it goes. Score remains at 14. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. And Green will take it up for the Eagles. Green across to Knoll. Knoll down inside to Johnson, who will be fouled and will still score. Foul, I believe, will be called on Arndt. I think. Arndt, maybe. Possibly. Yes. Okay.
That's a first.
Yep, that is her first. Team's 8th, though. Johnson's shooting 1, and she'll make that. Carstensen taking up the court for the Lancers. Carstensen will get a screen, not taking it though, and will run right into Knoll, who's going to break away and scores. 19-14, Lance is now down by 5. Gurgle with it. Gurgle down to Bauer. Bauer to Carstensen, almost stolen by Hullepetter. And Hullepetter's called for foul. It'll be her first personal, team 6. Pass comes into Carstensen. Down to Kazemba, tipped away. And Green taking up the court for the Eagles. Green down to Hullepetter. Hullepetter with a high post shot, and she'll make that. Carstensen with it now, 21-14. Lance is down by 7, a minute 20 left to play. Kazemba with the deep 2. Six points now on the night for Kazemba. Stolen by Carstensen. Probably should have been a foul called on Kazemba. Nothing called though. Carstensen goes up with it and is fouled by Green. It's either by Green or Knoll. I don't remember which one they said. Carstensen shooting 2 though. Oh, Green. She'll miss her first. That was Green's 3rd. Yeah, Green's 3rd, team 7th. Schaller and Bodian for Lancers. And Carstensen will make her second. Bluff now taking it up the court for the Eagles. Tipped away by Carstensen was the pass, and out it goes.
I think she's like an octopus. She has like 8 arms.
At least. Knoll to pass in. Gets it into Luff. Luff across to Johnson. Johnson's going to go inside with it. Taken by Kazemba. Passed ahead to Schaller. Schaller with the breakaway. Goes up with it. Misses. Saved by Carstensen. No save by Carstensen. Close.
I think she was trying to go up to draw the foul, but she was way too far away from the basket to make a layup.
Yeah. Luff to take it up now. 21-17. Lance is down by 4. 43 seconds. Luff goes inside to Johnson. Johnson with a nice move. Schaller to pass in to Carstensen. Carstensen taking it up the court. Carstensen's going to drive inside, go across to Kazemba and up with it. And a foul is called on... They give us a number? 22? Yeah. Alma-Pepin, that is her second personal, team's 8th. Carson shooting 1 and 1. And she'll make that. She'll have one more. Nobody knows what a bonus is. And McKeeston will come in for Alma-Pepin. Carson will shoot one more. And it'll go off and miss. Rebounded by Kazemba. Pass out to Schaller. Stolen by Luff. 20 seconds. Eagles lead by 5. Johnson with it. Out to McKeeston. McKeeston out to Luff. And a foul called on Carstensen. That would be her 3rd.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Seems like 9th or something. Yep, 9th.
He plays both half of JV, I believe.
I think so. 7.8 seconds. Love shooting 1 and 1, misses that, and that'll go off on McKeeston. I would let that roll. Okay. Just puts it off the glass. Because I'm going to put it in. That's one way to do it. 23-20. Lancers down by 3 at the half. Lancers running into some foul trouble. Carstensen and Kazemba both 3 fouls apiece going into the half. And down by 3.
45 seconds away from the start of the second half. My color man has left the booth. He'll be right back. He'll be back in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joel is back.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of the JV game between the Eau Claire Manuelithan Lancers and the Alma-Pepin Eagles. Going into the half, 23-20, Eagles up by 3. Carstensen and Kazemba running into foul trouble with 3 fouls apiece in the first half. Leading scores though as well, so that could be detrimental to the Lancers later on. Hellman with the most points on the side of the Eagles, and Green has the most fouls with 3. No points though. Both teams could definitely take care of the ball better. And other than that, I don't know. They've had some pretty good looks. Ball just needs to go down and less turnovers. And left to get the ball. Going to go down to Noel. Noel coming high post with a shot. Misses that. Rebounded there by Hellman. Hellman going the opposite direction. Right after getting a rebound on her own basket. Not entirely sure what was going on there. Over and back called though. If not for the coach, she might have scored on her own basket. None of her teammates said anything. Carstensen goes into Bauer. Bauer with a high post shot, misses that. And that'll go off, I believe, on Johnson. Schaller to pass in. Shield attempt to get it into Bauer. Stolen by Hillepetter. And a foul most definitely on Arndt.
That was definitely on Arndt.
If it isn't, I don't know what to tell you.
There's no argument from that player.
Bluff to pass in. I'm gonna get it into Johnson. Very close to travel there. Very close. Gonna drive baseline, go up with it, hits the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Hillepetter. I don't think she moved her foot. I don't know if I agree with that one. Schaller 2 feet off the mark where she's supposed to be to passing the ball. Makes such a difference. Schaller to pass into Carstensen. Carstensen inside to Bauer. Bauer with a high post shot, misses that. Rolls around about 6 people off Carstensen's feet. And a very late jump ball called. And the little girl almost got trampled, so that was close. Schaller to pass in for the Lancers. And he's going to get it into Bauer, who's completely oblivious that the ball was coming to her. Noel misses that shot. Rebounded by Johnson, who missed that shot. Rebounded by Schaller. Schaller to Carstensen. Stolen by Hillepetter, who will lose it out of bounds. Schaller into Carstensen. Carstensen across to Schaller. To Bauer. To Bodie. To Schaller. He's going to drive baseline. Almost lose it out of bounds. Attempted pass to Bodie. Gets stolen. And no jump ball. Finally a jump ball. They were both just sitting there for like 5 seconds on the ground waiting for something to be called. Okay. Lau coming in now for the Lancers. And Lau Lau will come in for Bodie. Luff taking up the court now for the Eagles. Score still 23-20. Eagles up by 3. Gets it into Holopetter. Holopetter will get the ball taken from her by Schaller. Why did that name escape me for so long? Schaller to Carstensen, and Carstensen take it the other way for the Lancers. Into Bauer, who will travel with it. Okay. I don't think that's what they called, but...
He said it. He didn't indicate.
Okay. Luff with it, passes it to Johnson. Johnson with a nice layup. Schaller into Carstensen, and Carstensen will take it the other way for the Lancers. Carstensen gets a screen, then goes up with it high post. Comes up short. Arndt sends it off somebody's foot, regained by Hellman anyway. Pass to Luff. Luff now driving right side, gets a screen. Tries to go across to Johnson, stolen by Arndt, and jump ball is called. Pretty sure it should be the Eagles ball because the last possession, the Lancers got a jump ball. I don't know. Okay.
Whoever the scorer's table says, man.
Carstensen with it. Out to Lau. Lau back to Carstensen. Shot from deep, just misses. Rebounded by 2-3 people now. And another jump ball called, this time in favor of the Eagles. Off with it now. 13 minutes left to play.
A lot of energy out there.
No with the shot, misses that. I believe there's travel call. I believe there's more energy from the crowd right now than there is on the court.
The fans didn't help that time. They started calling for defense, and it was like Swiss cheese out there. There's so many holes in it. She just dribbled right down the middle of the defense.
Johnson to do the same, misses that though. Rebounded by Schaller. Schaller with a breakaway. Tipped away at the last second by Luff. And it'll go out on Luff, so it'll be the Lancers ball.
The cameraman's having a hard time with keeping the camera actually on the basket.
And Schaller will pass into Luff. And Luff's going to baseball pass it to Carstensen. And Carstensen back to Schaller. Schaller's going to miss that. Rebounded by Carstensen. And the foul is called. So, very interesting sequence of events.
Good job, Sophia. She's a battler. I like it. She likes to battle.
I missed it. They called that foul. Schaller to pass the ball in. I don't think the score table got it either, though, because they haven't put anything up. Oh, there we go. 20. Is that Johnson? That'll be her. Yeah, her first. And first of the second half. Roth coming in for Bauer.
Come on, get it in!
Schaller to Arndt. And no score. Nice scream from Oster. But he called on Arndt. Woof.
How many is that for Audrey?
Third. Lancers are in a lot of foul trouble. Loft pass in. She's going to get it into Stewart. Stewart scores. Carson to take the ball up for the Lancers. Carson driving inside, misses that, stolen by Luff. Luff with a breakaway, tries to pass it to Holopetter, almost loses it out of bounds. Pass into Luff, back out to Holopetter, and out to Stewart. Stewart with a deep two. What form? Gets it in though. 29-22. Lancers lead now by 7. Down by 7, sorry. Timeout called by the Lancers.
JV is 16-minute halves.
Yep, varsity's 18.
All right, here we go. Where's the ball? There it is.
Johnson with it. She's going to get it into Love, who has a wide open shot. So it's supposed to be the Lancers' ball, and Luff kind of just took it. I'm not sure why he handed it to them then, but whatever. Lots of people not really paying attention tonight. Carsonson across to Arndt. Arndt to Lau. Lau to Schaller, tipped away by Luff. Tipped back away from Schaller. No jump ball called. He's gonna baseball pass it to Alma-Pepin, who misses her shot, rebounded by Roth. He's gonna lose it out of bounds. Luff to pass in. Not sure who she was planning on passing it to, but Carson's standing right in the middle of that pass. Luff to pass in the second time. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson gonna drive, stop, put it up, and the travel is called. Carsonson now to pass in into Schaller. 29-22, Lancers down by 7, 11 minutes left to play. Schaller to Lau. Lau down to Arndt. Arndt to Roth. Roth pass to Carsonson. Oh, the ball was tipped. Over and back called. And if the ball was tipped, it shouldn't be called like that. Yeah. Okay.
No comment.
No comment. Had enough disagreement for one night. Luff with it now. Hey, I believe they've been doing that all night, and I know they didn't call that at all in the end of the 3 seconds in the lane. I know that's been a thing all night. This is the first time they've called it.
Seen tents in there?
Yeah, at
Camping?
least. Yeah.
Park the RV in there, wait for something to happen.
I was thinking about like building a home in there, but yeah, that works too. Same thing happened at Independence, and nothing was called throughout the whole entire JV game. Anyway. Pass head to Stewart, who will be fouled and make the shot.
Somebody on who?
Probably Carsonson. Maybe. Maybe. No, Schaller. It'll be his. Should be her first person. They got her for 2. Unless I gave Bauer a foul and meant to give it to Schaller. That's probably what happened. Left pass in. Left gets it in Stewart. Stewart with another shot, misses that. And another foul is called. This time on Carsonson, now up to 4. Carsonson running into dangerous waters. Walking the tightrope at this point. Schaller bringing it up, gets a screen from Carsonson. That was close. That could have been a moving screen. Shot from Bauer comes up short. Rebounded by Knoll. Sorry. Knoll's gonna go up with it. Fouled by Arndt.
That's her 4th.
That is her 4th. And she knew she did it as soon as the girl came into her. You could see it on her face. She's like, oh shoot. So now Carsonson and Arndt with 4.
To lay off.
Yes.
If they would just lay off, they wouldn't get in trouble.
They'd also let in 2 points though.
Maybe.
And Knoll will miss her second shot, and that'll be put in by Stewart. Carsonson bringing it the other way. Carsonson with 4 fouls, Arndt with 4 fouls. And, ooh, probably even, it's close to double dribble. Not entirely sure why Knoll fell over there. Schaller to pass the ball in for the Lancers. Gets it into Bodie. So Schaller with a 3, way long. Too much power. Luff with another baseball pass. Gets it to Alma-Pepin somehow, and she'll score.
All of a sudden the game has jumped to 35-22. Holy cow.
Schaller, I think gets a screen from Bauer. Probably another moving screen, nothing called though. Arndt misses her shot, rebounded by Knoll. And another baseball pass from Luff. I wonder if she plays softball. And travel called on Knoll. Schaller bringing it up the court again for the Lancers. 9 minutes left to play. Into Carsonson. Carsonson to Arndt, who will lose it out of bounds. And it'll be the Eagles' ball. Luff with it. Luff down to Alma-Pepin. Then down to... I don't have a 32, so I'm not sure what to call her. I'm going to call her 32. Unless she's playing down from varsity. Is she? Ooh, it's another Alma-Pepin.
That would be a senior, though. She can't play down on JV.
Well, then I don't know. I'm just going to call her 32. It's going to be her designated name.
They said her name was Maya just now. Is there a Maya? I don't see a Maya
Stewart.
either.
There's a Maya Stewart, but Stewart is 12, and we have a number 12. So, unless jerseys have been switched around.
They love those base, and they work. Baseball pass down.
I think that's like the 7th baseball pass that
They must
Luff's
have a
thrown to
really good
Alma-Pepin.
softball team. That's what I'm guessing.
So we should call them softball passes now. No longer it's a baseball pass. Shot from Roth comes up short. And another one. This time to Stewart. Oh. Just misses it that time. 32 with the shot, misses that. To McKeeston. Out to Luff. To 32, who's going to make it.
They even got fouled on it, but it was not called.
Got a lot of things that haven't been called tonight. 39-22. I think that's one of the most passive-aggressive things I've said like in a commentary. Lancers are down by 17. Orange coming in for the Lancers. In for Bodie. 7:34 left to play. into Schaller, back to Carstensen, back to Schaller again. Schaller, 3, long again. He's way too much power. Bauer trying to get it to Arndt and is fouled. Foul called on Luff. It is Luff's second personal, sorry, team's fourth. Into Bauer, Bauer to Carstensen, and Carstensen is fouled by Hillepetter. It'll be Hillepetter's third personal, team's fifth. Dazinger will come in for Hillepetter. Carstensen with it, gets it into Roth. Roth with the shot, and she'll make it.
That's the first basket since the half began, I believe.
Successful pass. And a travel is called on left.
Long pass.
She traveled though this time.
Oh.
She took a crow hop.
Went to a basketball game and baseball game.
Yeah. Rebounded by Schaller, goes up with it, misses, rebounded by Stewart. Pass to Luff, and here's another one. Stolen by Carstensen. And travel called on Carstensen. Absolute unit. Lau and Bodie are coming in for Schaller and Roth. Francis are down by a lot, 14. If my maths are correct. Luff tries to get into McKeeston, ends up winding it up in the hands of Stewart. Back to Luff. Luff with the shot. High post, misses that. Rebounded by Newcomb. Back to Luff. Out to Dazinger. Dazinger going to pass in. Tipped away by Arndt. Taken by Bodie, who's going to travel. Left pass in. Pass into Dazinger, who will travel. That's, I believe, like the fourth travel on that one side of the court without coming to this side. So that's pretty incredible.
Bauer bring the ball.
Yeah. Bauer to Lau. Lau inside to Carstensen. Carstensen across to Bauer. Bauer with a 3, long. Gets it to Lau. Lau outside to Carstensen. Oh, she should have taken that one. Outside to Lau. To Bauer, who didn't know the ball was coming, and stolen by Luff. He's going to be pushed by Bauer. It'll be her second personal. Team's fifth. Something like that. Yeah, team's fifth. Luff shooting 2. 6 minutes left to play. Luff misses her first. Makes her second though. Whoops, I gave her a foul instead of a free throw. Whoops. The F just said free throw for me instead of foul. Carstensen with it now. Stops high post, gets it taken from her by Stewart. Pass ahead to Dazinger. That's a travel. Green and Newcomb will come in for the Eagles, and Schaller will come in for the Lancers. Carstensen now taking a break for, I believe, the first time this half. Schaller with it, and is pushed from behind by Green, I believe, and that'll be her 4th foul if it is. Nope, it's called on Stewart. It'll be her second personal, team 6.
Number 10?
Oh, it is on 10. Okay. He said 12. So I'm not sure. Okay, fine. And another foul call, this time on 14, Dassinger. That'll be your second personal. Team 7. Yeah. Yes.
In the bonus. Shooting 1 for 1.
Schaller misses that. Rebounded by Newcomb. Pass ahead to Knoll. Knoll out to Dassinger. Dassinger with a shot from high post. Bodie into Schaller. Schaller gets the screen and the foul called on Knoll. Right? That was there. First personal, team's 8. Schaller will be shooting a 1-and-1 right after the timeout from the Lancers.
Should be a skeleton pep band tonight, huh? What are you looking at? Oh, that's how long it's been? For a 32-minute game?
Yeah.
Way too many stoppages, if you ask me. Oh yeah, it's 7 o'clock, right? Varsity starts at 7:15.
Something like that.
That's not happening.
Nope, that's not gonna happen till like 7:30.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's Friday night, nothing to do.
Just waste more time. Allow shooting. Yeah, it's gonna bounce around and in. It's a 1-and-1, guys. Nobody's learned. My goodness.
Was that the first? That was the front end of a 1-and-1, and they all left?
They all left. Every single one of them. To be fair,
Sure in PE
last time
and sophomore and freshman PE, they cover basketball.
they do. They do. And last time, which is funny, the last time they had a 1-and-1, Carsonson was the only one who stayed out of everybody else. And Carsonson was no longer on the floor.
Oh, she just walked. She, she just.
Yeah.
Oh. She started walking around with the ball, and the ref didn't say anything.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, Audrey's hand got crunched, so she's going to go have it checked out by the trainer. Jammed, it looks like. Charlotte taking it the other way. Scores 42-25. Lance is down by a lot. And I could do the math. Probably 17. Schaller fouls. What's her name? Knoll. And that's. Whoa, Schaller.
Third on Laura Schaller.
Team's what, 6th? Yeah. Knoll misses her first. Schaller with it. Oh, she's so close to getting it over and back there. Oh, she was dancing on that line. Ooh. Bodie into Carsonson. Carstenson's going to drive baseline. Stop, come out to Bauer, get the ball stolen by Johnson. Johnson will pass ahead to Dassinger. Ball is rebounded by Carstenson. Carstenson to Roth. That might be a travel. Back to Carstenson. To Bodie. Out to Schaller. Schaller inside to Carstenson. Off her foot. And stolen by Hellman. Hellman's going to go up with it. Misses that. Rebounded by 32. Pass outside to no. He would make another shot. No, with now 5 points on the game. All 5 of them scored in the second half. All within the last 5 minutes. Schaller getting it to Carstenson. Then down to Roth. Oh, this should have been a shot. Carstenson shoots, misses, rebounded by Bauer. Out to Schaller. Schaller with the shot, misses that, rebounded by Roth. We're going to call that a pass to Carstenson. And Carstenson will score. First time in forever. 45-27. Lancers down by 18. And a nice shot from Dassinger, I believe. Yes. Bench getting quite excited about that one. Schaller with it. And over and back. They caught her this time. She's living on the edge, quite literally. Lance is now down by 20. Dassinger will go up with it. Misses that. Rebounded by Schaller. Schaller attempted pass. It's stolen by Dassinger, who will score yet again. Schaller with it now. 2:40 left to play. Gets it down to Bauer. Bauer up to Carstenson. Sends it through her legs. Taken away though by just Hellman. Travel hold perhaps. Lau coming in for Bodie. Carstenson to Schaller, and Schaller will take it up court for the Lancers. Cross to Lau. Lau will lose it. Foul is called though on, I believe, Noel. That'll be my guess. Maybe. There is no 4. They probably meant 40.
14,
Should be no.
14. 14.
Oh, okay. The thing's covering it.
Yep.
As Dassinger's 3rd, personal team's 9th.
And turnover. I'm just going to come down here and point the camera at this basket for a little bit.
Okay. Hellman with it. Hey, they're starting to call him.
Twice now. I think that's only the second time they called it.
That is the second time they've called it. Don't go back and tally up how many they've missed though, because it'll be loud. Loud to Arndt. Arndt to Schaller. Schaller to shoot. No, to Lau. Back to Schaller. Schaller to shoot. Oh, so close. Pass ahead to Hellman. Hellman down to Newcomb, who will score. Her first point to Schaller. Schaller's close to that line again. Schaller will throw one up there. Misses that, rebounded by Arndt, who will put one in. 4 points now for Arndt. Minute 30 left to play. I should probably go to minutes. Noel with it. Noel to Hellman. And Hellman's going to travel. Get it again.
right, thank you, Joel. White's ball. Madison Bauer inbounded to Laura Schaller. Schaller bring the ball to the floor. Madison Bauer with a 3 off the rim. And they called travel on Alma-Pepin will be Lancer's ball. Schaller into Arndt. Ball's tied up and stays with the Lancers. Schaller will inbound the ball. Into Arndt. Arndt with a shot off the glass. 2 points. 51-31. Eagles bringing the ball up the floor. Finley Knoll with the ball to... We do not have a 32 on our roster here. All right, so Eagles will take the ball. Knoll will inbound into Hellman with the basket. And Lancers are letting time. All right, Schaller bringing up the ball up the floor. She dances around that mid-court line. And she banks one in from about 10 feet, 12 feet. Basket by Knoll. And again, Lancers do not know what's going on, and this is the end of the game. And that's the end of the game. Alma-Pepin 55, Manual Lancers 33. Thank you. We'll be back for the varsity game in about 15 minutes. Make that